is Alex. You can find me on YouTube like ZOV or ZOV Digital Marketing. I'm from Ukraine and I have working permit in the United States. I'm currently in California and I decided to make my own business, so become a self-employed in US. It was really like tough decision because like I read a lot of materials, look a lot of things on YouTube, and like try to find how it's better to do business in US, what type of business equity to choose and other things. So and I didn't find the completely complete answer or like even guidelines. It was like some were there, some was there, some was there, so it's like a lot of different things going on. So for this video I want to share how to on my perspective as a foreign a citizen to make business in US. So first like everybody said like, oh, when you just start doing business, like especially in US, in my opinion, you easily can be like screwed up by breaking some laws or receiving some lawsuits because you like, or you don't pay taxes or you don't apply something right, so you can have a problems if you're not doing it properly. In my opinion, like you should start the research. Like in Google, you can type what type of business you want to make. You want to resell something. You want to make some services. You just like look around what the possibilities has. Like it has. After that, on my opinion, make a small research in IRS website is about like taxes, type of business entities, and other stuff. Look around what you should be better doing, like you should be a sole-proprietorship, LLC, C corporation, S corporation, like because it's really different aspect, really different taxation. Some like you need to file a lot of papers, some not. Some you have a limited liability, so you're like protected by lawsuits, but it's also on the other hand it's much more a lot of work, depend like documents. Also, you need to have receive a lot of license. So like different varies from state to state, from even from city to city. So I will leave a link below to have where to Google or where to find what type of licenses for particular business you should have, because like on my experience, like if I want to open LLC, I need to have like some number of licenses. But if I'm gonna open sole proprietorship, I have a little bit less number of licenses what I should obtain. So you like better to check it out if you want to make your business like right and don't like and doing business, not to caring about it. Oh, you need to change address or you don't receive a envelope because you choose your friend's address and your friend didn't check a mailbox, or you purchase a virtual office and it's not applying for some reasons for some of like I don't know business fictitious business name or so like or use your bank account address. So you need to like because on this way, like if you try to doing business and establish it in the right way, it's really tough because you consist with a lot of things around. So also it's nice to find an advice, like a really nice like. Now you of course can hire lawyers that can consult you, but like I was in a free consultation some lawyers, and it's pretty like how you said it, like in my opinion the lawyers make things a little bit more complicated. So like you can find the accountant or somebody who already has an operate a business, speak with that person because he already have a journey, so he can make you a really useful advice how to go through this stuff. After that, don't hesitate to check like some forums, public, even ask questions, but be careful with the questions because you can ask it today and receive an answer like when you already operate a business. So this is also tough things. Don't be in rush to open like and purchasing a lot of services to operate like for your business, because you're gonna file the taxes, and with this thing you need to be careful because you can You can put something on expenses, something you cannot put on expenses. Like you can read like a lot that some expenses that you have when you're establishing your business, you cannot put on your expenses part. Some you can. So like it's really a lot of materials what you need to read through, and nice to have a friend or person who have a knowledge about this, who really operate a business. Because I'm really like sometimes I'm really concerned when some companies, like for example, the person on YouTube who open LLC talking that you should open sole proprietorship or S corporation, and opposite like when sole proprietor talking about that it's better to have LLC. It's really rate of your like type of business, amount money and time what you want to spend, because like in life we have like mostly two choices: or you can do it by your own, or you can pay somebody and that somebody gonna do it for yours. But this is now becoming two other things, like how much you're gonna pay and how much time you, like if you're gonna do it by yourself, how much time you're gonna spend. So you need to like especially in time of establishing business, it's really necessary questions to make right decisions, because you don't want to redo it through the time. For example, you don't want to change like your address like 10 times. You don't want to obtain like hundreds different licenses. Maybe somebody you need something you don't need, something you need but you don't have, and somebody come to you and complaining on you. Like find like I will put in links some websites, like useful websites, but really it's nice to have a pool of sources of information, like particularly related to different topics, so you can extract some necessary parts. Also, it's nice to have like small cheat sheets for yourself. Like it can be on your computer, it can be on paper, that you can look around what is better to choose, where to look something like specific questions. On my opinion, like if you want to file taxes, hire a professional that can help you to like not even like maybe not just fill it up, but to check it that you fill up it correctly. If you want to open a company, like I'm offering you to find a we were talking about friend, but it's nice to have also a community. Like for example, it's a lot of a lot of different states and cities that have a small business association, so you can find some meetings of this association and meet with people who already have experience doing something. So you can speak with them. Like of course, like sometimes you don't receive an answer or some question what you ask, but sometimes it happens. So of course it's not 100% win situation. Also what I want to talk, it's like really like spend like write down the questions what you have, watch some videos, read some materials, speak with some people, try to find answers on this question. Actually, of course, you're gonna, when you most how it's happened to me, when you try to find answer on one question, you can make hundreds more questions, but prioritize, because some questions are not really necessary and some ones are more important to think about, to research more and other stuff, because it's really everybody want to be successful, and like like it cannot be a really strong house with a good basement. So try to build as better basement as you can. So it's like try to put effort, and after that you can build on a good basement. So this is and it's like you know that you have a ground on your knees, so like when something happened, you know who to rely on. Also, on my opinion, like everybody talking LLC, so it's limited liability. If you even become a sole proprietorship, you can or self-employed, you can purchase a business license that's gonna protect you from some lawsuits that can be happen against you. Like in my country, that is about, like I'm from Ukraine, about small businesses, like it's really rare you can find a lawsuit. But in US, like like couple weeks in the news I was hearing that the guy saw a girl for $15 about cinema. So like I'm not surprised that this can happen. So like I'm open to I open my solo proprietorship company, yeah, and I'm purchasing insurance. And like because type of business what I'm gonna like I'm doing, it's like how you said it, I have less like bad things that can happen to me and to my customers as well. So for me, insurance it was like pretty cheap. So it's around like 500 like $2,000 a year. But you should really make a research. So I try to edit to this video like new video and make a short like checklist like what you should know before opening a business, or how you need to make a research. Because like actually if you Google something how to open a business, you're gonna receive hundreds and thousands of advices. But I offer you double check it twice, maybe 3 times, because in a lot of, especially when you see the information like on a like websites or forums, it's not 100% right. Because for example, I asked one lawyer a question, he said like no. I asked another, he said yes. I asked someone, he said maybe. And I'm like, okay, so what is it true? Like who is it right or who's wrong? And like of course you go to a website and you make a research. So this is if you want to hire somebody who gonna make research for you, so be careful with it. Because like you can hire somebody for like $20 and per hour and with higher education or something, and you're gonna have like